Hi, I'm Senator Dave Lawson from the 15th Senatorial District. I proposed a bill, Senate Bill 215, that would put forth $65 million to go toward our schools to make our kids safe, meaning that it could go through for metal detectors or blockages so that somebody couldn't drive a car in, or cameras. Any of those things need to make our schools safe. And there was part of the bill that had a requirement for the schools to supply 2 security officers per school that received and discharged children. When looking at it, that was a pretty big lift for the schools and probably would have required the schools going to referendum. So I pulled that from the bill. Well, this bill was heard in Senator Sokola's Senate Education Committee today. And there was a lot of pushback from him, but the people in the room were good with the bill. I had no problems, no opposition to the bill at all. Even Education said that they weren't opposed to it. The League of Women Voters weren't opposed to it, being as I'd taken the security requirement off. We went through the hearing. Senator Kola was rather demeaning toward me. That's between he and I. But it went on to the vote, and they refused to let the bill out of committee so that the schools, your schools, would have $65 million available to you for our kids' protection. There was no objection to the bill other than the party line. The 3 Democrats on the committee, Sokola, Walsh, and Townsend, refused to sign the backer to allow the bill to come out of committee to be heard on the floor. So therefore, that takes away the availability of money for the schools to protect our children. Senator Sokola, one of his comments was, well, metal detectors don't necessarily work. He said, we have metal detectors down here, and invariably knuckleheads still want to carry guns. Knuckleheads. So people who have concealed carry are knuckleheads. He tried to explain that away later, but it kind of shows his angst about this entire thing. So after quite a scolding from him, and it went to vote, well, they called the committee members in, and Senator Pettijohn voted to allow it out. Senator Del Colo voted to allow it out. But the 3 Democrats refused to submit or let that bill out of committee so it could come to you in the schools to protect our children. They'll come after your Second Amendment. They'll come after your guns in the name of protecting your children, but they won't give you money to do it. Isn't that interesting? These people need to be held accountable. They need to be dealt with in a very severe way, and they need to be told that this is not acceptable. They work for you. You need to tell them who the boss is. I thank you for listening, and I thank you for being good stewards and good protectors of our children. So please, let's make this, it's not about the bill, it's about protecting our children. Let's make sure that that money gets where it's supposed to go. Thank you.